What's up, you guys? So today I do just want to make a video, just updating everyone on the Halo stuff that's been going on for Master Chief Collection. We're getting some DLC, Halo Championship Series, and then events that are going to be happening, and yada yada. So the first thing I want to talk about is the HCS, which is the Halo Championship Series. It's the competitive league that 343 Industries, the people, the company that made Halo Master Chief Collection and Halo's Anniversary, have set forth for people to compete in. And let me just close this real quick. So the first thing I want to talk about is ESL and the rule changes that they've made with 343 Industries, and that's going to be the. I guess we can talk about the roster changes first. So ESL made a change when Optic Gaming dropped Ares carries for APG and straight up and dropped Prototype for Legit, where instead of them losing all the points, which is what's supposed to happen, which has happened with every other teammate except those two teams, they decided, hey, we're not going to drop all your points because they're pro teams. They didn't say that, but we all know. 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 Come on. Come on. Like, ESL thinks we're freaking retards. But yeah, that's what they did. They didn't drop all their points because they're pro teams. And they just said, just for the next 2 ESL Cups that we have online for you guys, you just won't be able to compete. They're like, okay, that's fine. We get to keep all our points, and we'll just practice until the ESL Cup ban gets lifted, and we can compete. And it's funny because what actually happened with Optic is APG left them, and they had to pick up Contra. So it's kind of funny. Kind of backfired on their ass to drop Ares, which I believe is a really good player, and is definitely as good, if not better, than APG, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, so that's a rule change from now on. Basically, during the transfer period, you can drop only one player and one sub, and add one sub, add one player, something like that, but whatever. The big thing I want to talk about is the prize pool for the PAX Prime Championship event for the Season 1 of this HCS. Championship, it's going to be $100,000 instead of $50,000, with the money spread out through the top 8. So 8th place is now going to get over $1,000, which is actually pretty good when you think about it. With all the people that don't have sponsors that are, taking money out of their pocket and paying for airfare and hotel and pass and food and whatever else that they pay for when they're at the PAX Prime event, which probably going to be a lot because there's a lot of stuff to do other than play Halo and compete at the Penny Arcade Expo. Excuse me. And then we've got a Gamers for Gaming tournament that's going to be coming up in about 5 days, February 21st through the 22nd in Michigan. It's going to be like $10,000 payout, something like that, maybe $20,000, not too sure. All the top 8 teams are going to be there as far as I know, and they're going to be competing for points. There's some teams that cannot, like Denial can't get first just because there's not enough points. It's going to be handed out at Games for Giving, something like that. So there's a couple teams that can't move their spots up, and a couple teams that can. So that's going to be that. So basically, even if CLG, who's in the #1 seed spot right now, if they get 8th place or if they just get last place at this event, then they won't budge from first place. They'll stay there, and it's not just top 8. The PAX Prime event is going to be top 8 only, but this event is open to anybody that wants to compete. So yeah. What else do we want to talk about here? That's pretty cool that they doubled the prize pool. That's very, very nice of them. That's how it should have been, especially since we know that they can dish out a lot of money. That $400K Halo 4 Global Championship event that we all remember. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the rule changes for restarts. So at Iron Gaming Columbus, there were a lot of problems with restarts. Let's say a team was winning 49-1, they would restart the whole entire game if the game messed up. It doesn't matter if somebody on the winning team went black screen or somebody on the losing team went black screen or their Xbox blew up or whatever. It didn't matter because that's the rules. And it was really retarded, and this is how it should have been since day one. They're actually implementing new changes now in Team Slayer, Capture the Flag, Oddball, and King of the Hill, where it doesn't matter who's winning by what, the game is going to restart if there's any technical difficulties, and it's going to have the score being the same. So if my team is winning 2-0, and there's only 3 minutes left of the game, and I go black screen, the game is going to restart with us still winning 2-0. Obviously, the game is not going to keep track of that, so somebody's going to have to write it down on a piece of paper that we're winning 2-0. There's only 3 minutes left. We have 3 minutes to. Well, we have 3 minutes to end the game, or they have 3 minutes to tie us, and then it'll go into overtime. So that's basically how it's going to work. Now, there's a couple of exceptions. If somebody goes black screen in the first 30 seconds, game's going to restart no matter what. That's fair. Or if somebody only has, or somebody, if it's 0-0, the game's going to restart. Yeah, that's fair. No matter what time. If somebody only has 5 seconds to hill time, 5 seconds to oddball time, then it's going to restart. That's fair. Okay, so that's the changes that they're going to be making, and that's good, going into the championship. Next, we have the Halo Championship Series Season 2 announced. It's going to be like April 15th or to the 17th or something like that. It's going to be in Atlanta, and Iron Gaming is going to be hosting the first event, something like that. Let's see, next thing, we've got a couple new playlists that 3v3 Industries has added to the selection. There's like 13, 14 playlists now. So we've got Rumble Pit, which was already in there, but it was only Halo 2 Anniversary Rumble Pit. And now they've added in Halo 3 and Halo 4, and they're just calling it Rumble Pit. And then they've got a Snipers playlist, Team Snipers playlist that they've added in, which is good. A couple things I want to talk about here is that we need battle rifle starts in Rumble Pit. It's completely ludicrous to have assault rifle starts in any game in Rumble Pit. It's a free-for-all. It's very unfair for somebody to spawn next to a BR and somebody not spawn next to a BR. An assault rifle start. I mean, who's going to win? The assault rifle guy or the battle rifle guy? Battle rifle is mid to long range, and assault rifle is close range. It's not mid-range to the close range. It's close range. In Halo 3, it's close range. That's how bad it is. It's weak. It's weak as fuck. Same with the Magnum. You spawn with a assault rifle and a Magnum as your secondary weapon. Both of them are complete crap. The Magnum is a little bit better, but its range is crap. The damage in the range is just crap. So, you know what? It's not fair, and it needs to change. It really needs to change, especially hosts. It needs to change. You need BR starts. It has nothing to do with it being competitive. The casuals want BR starts. The competitive people want BR starts. Everyone wants BR starts because it's fair. That's how, and you want. When you win, you don't want to win because you crapped on a guy who has an assault rifle and you have a battle rifle. You want to crap on a guy because you outshot him when both of you had a BR. It's satisfactory. It's satisfaction. Everyone wants satisfaction when they get the kill, when they win the game. They want to be like, I won the game because I outskilled everyone. Instead of, I won the game because I was lucky and I spawned next to a BR and I, beat everyone individually every game, time I killed somebody because they had an assault rifle and I always had the advantage. You don't want that. You want satisfaction. So, they're never going to do that because they're never going to, 3v3 is never going to get their heads out of their asses, but that's what needs to happen. Alright, so enough with that. Next thing to talk about, DLC is going to be coming soon. In spring, probably like May or something, we're going to be getting, we've already gotten our 1 month of Xbox Live as compensation. We need more compensation than that. We need more compensation for this DLC that's going to be coming. It's not enough to satisfy us for what they've done to this franchise, to us, our time they've wasted. We need more, but they're not going to give it to us. It's whatever. So we get that 1 month Xbox Live Gold if you played December 19th and until now, then you get the Xbox Live free 1 month of gold. Whoop-de-doo. And we've got Relic, which is a Halo 2 classic map for Big Team Battle and Team Snipers, and it's going to be remade in Halo 2 Anniversary style. I think Certain Affinity is going to be remaking that, and it's going to look pretty and stuff. We would like a competitive map, because it's what HCS needs right now. We only have 3 maps to play on. They don't want to use Zenith or Stone Town or Bloodline because they're just, Zenith is not a good map for competitive play, and Bloodline and Stone Town are both. And what's the other map? I'm trying to think. Okay, never mind. Bloodline and Stone Town are both Big Team Battle maps, and we're adding Relic, which is going to be named probably something else, and it's going to have a stupid dynamic effect on it. Like, you know what? I would not be surprised if they copied Battlefield and they did a dynamic effect where a shark came out of the water or a huge tsunami just flooded the place and killed people, because the whole entire map Relic is surrounded by water. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what would happen. That'd be funny though, if they copied Battlefield and Call of Duty, because both of those games have those elements in it. I wouldn't be surprised. It would just solidify the fact that 343 Industries is a complete joke of a company. But we already know that. So we get that, and then we get ODST, which is Halo 3 ODST. Not sure if you guys have all heard of that, probably. And they're going to be remaking that with graphics 60 frames per second. Probably only going to be campaign. They're probably not going to have Firefight, which is whatever. I enjoy Firefight and ODST. And they're going to ship that as an attachment, probably on the Halo Master Chief Collection, and we're going to play it, and it's going to be fun, probably, and they'll probably add some Easter eggs and whatever. So, yeah, that's cool. It's going to be coming in the DLC. Couple things that we need to talk about on the side here, things that still need to be added into the Master Chief Collection. In Halo 3, they need to fix the aim. We still cannot walk in a straight line. In Halo 3, it is just like weird, and they need to readjust that. We need BR starts, like I said. We need dedicated servers. I'm getting sick and tired of them saying there's dedicated servers when every single game I get, there is somebody that has hosts, and there are no dedicated servers. If there were dedicated servers, then I wouldn't throw a grenade and have to wait 5 seconds for it to come out of my hand. And it's not my connection. Trust me, it's not my connection. So we need dedicated servers, like they promise. We need ranks. I don't care what you people say. There are no ranks in the game. Just because one playlist has numbers next to your name does not mean ranks. They don't act like ranks. They don't feel like ranks. A level 50, I got a match against a level 50 in the team, Halo 2 Anniversary playlist today. The only playlist that's ranked. And one, he was complete ass crack. He did not deserve that 50. And two, everyone else in the game was, I think the second highest one besides him was a level 28. So we had like him, he was a 50, a level 28, I'm a level 15, and there was like 3 others that were level 1s. So we've got level 1s matching up against level 50. Yeah. That's a good ranking system right there. Yeah. They need to fix that. They really need to fix that. They need to reset everybody's ranks, because everyone didn't earn them, not even me, because I beat level 1s, and I'm a level 15, should not. So everyone's ranks need to be reset, because they're not legit. And then, once they work correctly, level 1's getting matched up with level 1s, level 2's getting matched up with level 2s, etc. Then we can get our ranking grind on. So that's basically it, There's a couple other things that they need to change. Achievements are still lagging. What else? They need to add in a penalty for people that are quitting. Like every other game, if not every game, somebody's quitting out of games. On my team, on the other team, doesn't matter. It's not fun either way. If everybody except one person quits on the other team, I'm just sitting twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the game to end. And if it's a 1v4 and I'm the 1 versus 4, I mean, it's on my channel, I have done it, but if it's against good people, it's not fun, I'm going to quit out. So they need to make a quitting system where you get penalized for quitting out of the game, but here's the thing. If I'm the only one left on my team and I'm playing against 4 people, I should not be punished for quitting, because you should not make your consumers sit through that kind of bullshit. So in Gears of War, they replaced the quitters with bots. And that'd be something really good to have in Halo. But that's not going to happen, so the best way to have a penalty system is the first person that quits, penalize them. I don't know what that penalty should be. 3 strikes and you're banned for matchmaking for a week, something like that. I don't know. Something needs to... maybe I don't really want to penalize anybody else except the first person that quits out on each team, just because it's not fair to the 3 other people on the team. You can't blame the 3rd guy for quitting. You can't blame the 2nd guy left on the team for quitting. You can't blame me, the last guy on the team, for quitting. You can't blame me, the 3 of them, because it was the first guy that did that screwed over the team. So I think the only person that should be penalized here is the first person that quits out. So yeah. And another thing, Halo Championship Series, there's freaking guests playing in that. There's guests. Please. I was playing on Warlord today in a competitive King of the Hill match in Halo Championship Series, and I had a guest on my team who was standing on one of the platforms with a plasma rifle, looking at one of the walls, and just shooting it. He had no idea what he was doing. Can we please not have guests? Because if we have a ranking system, then we won't have guests, because guests can't hold a rank. So that'd be good. That's it. I went on a little rant here, but that's enough. Those are the updates that are happening. We've got 50K to 100K. We've got better rules, so everything's going to be a lot more fair. G4G, we've got an amazing tournament going to be going on. I think EGL is having their wild card for a Europe team to try to make it to PAX Prime, something like that. And then we got the Championship Series. That's going to be PAX Prime, 100K Championship. And then we've got Season 2 starting up with an event already lined up at Iron Games. So Halo, we're not dad yet. We're not dad. We're still alive. We just gotta keep on, doing stuff. 3v3 Industries needs to market the shit out of that twitch.tv/Halo page before G4G starts. We need to get at least 10K watching. If not 20K, I would love 20K. That'd be amazing. We need to get Halo on Twitch into at least the top 8 games, because all the games except a couple are only on PC. So that's it. That's my rant. Sorry for the little rant, but that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be sure to bring you something else in the next couple days. So stay fresh, guys. Have a great day.